So culture, everyone talks about culture today. They talk about what's included and what's not. So it's hard sometimes to figure out what that is. So a couple of kind of basic things before I get into it. One, culture changes every time another human being enters the organization. Every time. Doesn't matter what their role is, doesn't matter what their position is. Another human being changes the culture. You have to be super conscious as to what your culture really is and help define it so it doesn't throw it off course. If you're not conscious about it, if you're not thinking about it, if you don't have rules and things that you discuss so that you are very diligent and deliberate about creating your culture, it creates itself. And one of the things that I talk about a lot when I go into troubled workplaces is that they have allowed that culture to create itself. And then if there's gaps in that, and there's gaps in communication, gaps in a number of pieces of it, then they will make it up. Then the culture gets diluted and polluted because it's not being guided anywhere. It's just is, and it's kind of creating itself. One of the things as human beings, we don't create stuff or make stuff up that's positive. We tend to look at the worst and make up negative things. So we will assume the leader does this or a teammate does this for a negative reason rather than what the real reason is, or sometimes that isn't even happening, we've just made it up. So culture is always dynamic. It's always a challenge. It's always something that has to be worked on. So when we go into an organization, we look at the culture first. We ask a number of questions about culture so that we can understand what is going on, because everything is built from that foundation. When you make decisions about what the goals are, they always go back to what your cultural decisions are.